I hereby call upon Honorable Minister of Transport to deliver his statement. Yang Brahman, please.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. As stated earlier, we're now entering the 7th day of the search for the MH370. There are currently 57 ships and 48 aircraft in the search. 13 countries are now involved. Our priority remains finding the plane. We are following all leads and we continue to work closely with our international partners. We are grateful for the support of our friends and neighbors who continue to assist us by sharing their data and their resources as we search for MH370. I speak for the Malaysian people when I say that our hearts are with the families and the friends of those on board the plane. Ladies and gentlemen, there's been a lot of media speculation today after comments from unnamed US officials suggested the plane may have traveled for some time after losing contact. As is standard procedure, the investigation team will not publicly release information until it has properly been verified and corroborated with the relevant authorities. Nor do we want to be drawn into specific remarks that unnamed officials have reportedly made in the media. Since Sunday, we have worked closely with our international partners, including the US team, whose officials have been here on the ground in Kuala Lumpur. Since Wednesday, the Malaysian investigation team have shared more detailed information as it becomes available for verification. The international team are currently working on verifying that detailed information, but we have nothing to confirm at this moment. Widening of the investigation. The aircraft is still missing and the search area is expanding. 2 days ago, the search area was widened to include the Andaman Sea. Together with our international partners, we are now pushing further east into the South China Sea and further into the Indian Ocean. We want nothing more than to find the plane as quickly as possible, but the circumstances have forced us to widen our search. A normal investigation becomes narrower with time, I understand, as new information focuses on the search, but this is not a normal investigation. In this case, the information we have forces us to look further and further afield. Engine data. Yesterday, we rejected a media report in which unnamed officials said that engine data showed the plane had kept flying for hours after last contact. We checked with Boeing and Rolls-Royce, who said the reports were not true. And I quote, this is a statement from Rolls-Royce. Rolls-Royce continues to provide its full support to the authorities and the Malaysian Airlines. Rolls-Royce concurs with a statement made on Thursday, the 13th of March, by the Malaysian Transport Minister regarding engine health monitoring data received from the aircraft. Oil slicks. Yesterday, authorities cited 2 oil slicks in the South China Sea, 60 nautical miles south of the last point of contact with MH370. The first slick was investigated and analyzed and found to contain tiny traces of jet fuel. No debris was found in the vicinity. We do not believe the slick is linked to MH370. Samples from the second slick were investigated and analyzed and did not contain any jet fuel. The investigation team, ladies and gentlemen, is following all leads that could help locate the missing aircraft. When we receive new information and it has been verified, we act accordingly. Wherever there is a possibility, we have a duty to investigate it. From the beginning of the crisis, we have worked hand in hand with all the relevant authorities, including international agencies, experts, and aircraft manufacturers. We have daily technical meetings with all the key players. We have followed the protocol set out by the International Civil Aviation Authority. We have been in regular contact with our neighboring countries, and we have welcomed all the international offers of assistance. We are committed to one aim, which is to find MH370.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we'll start the Q&A session with the local media for the first 5 minutes. We'll start from this corner. ATM, please.
Saya from ATM Radio News, please. Saya ada 2 question.
Let me just answer the second part of that question, and Dr. Azhar can answer the first. As regards the turn back, it was very clear that when the Chief of the Air Force indicated on Saturday, if I'm not mistaken, that though there is information of a turn back, but it was not 100% identified to be MH 370. And that is why we have expanded our search to the Straits of Malacca, now further on, as I have said in my statement. That has not changed.
On the first question, we are now working very closely with our team from US to get whatever information of satellite in the US, and we are working that to determine whereabouts the aircraft. We cannot reveal the information right now because it's still under investigation. And also this evening, the team from the Aircraft Accident Investigation Board from the UK and experts from Rolls-Royce will arrive, and they also have indicated they are studying the possibility of satellite communication, whatever they have, and will share it with us. And we are doing that investigation right now. So we cannot reveal again until we have verified thoroughly and confirmed the possibility of whereabout the aircraft is. Thank you.
Okay, RCM Radio. Video. Sila.
Sekali lagi saya tak boleh dengar. Maaf, saya tak terima berita tersebut, jadi saya tak boleh menjawabnya. Piagam antarabangsa. Jadi maaf saya tak dapat.
Yes, please. Identify.
It was reported that Malaysia signed an international aviation treaty but did not invoke it upon the incident. Is it true that they signed this treaty but did not invoke it? And if it's true, do you think now with the current situation that we have, that it should have been invoked and allowed the experts from the US or China to lead the search and rescue? And do you think that that would have been a...
Under the protocol of International Civil Aviation Organization, the state of occurrence to lead the accident investigation. In this case, we still categorize the incident as missing aircraft, and it says in the Annex 13, if the missing aircraft, the location of the missing aircraft cannot be determined, the state of register have to carry out investigation to find out whereabout the aircraft. And in this case, the state of registration is Malaysia, and we are following strictly to the protocol of the International Civil Aviation Organization. Thank you.
Please. Yes, identify yourself, please.
Hari from the Vayato.
Yes.
You mentioned yesterday that you had two clues. The two clues being the two areas, the South China Sea and the Andaman Sea. Are we moving towards the Indian Ocean? First question. Second question, would you please confirm there's no hijacking in
I cannot confirm whether there's no hijacking. Like I said from the start, and I've been very consistent, we're looking at all possibilities. As regards moving on to the Straits of Malacca and the Andaman Sea, like I said, we have to confirm that the primary military radar actually identifies that as MH 370.
Perdana.
Have you approached other airlines that encountered similar incident, Air France maybe, to get their experience on looking for missing aircraft?
We welcome all assistance. In this case, I think the fact that we lost contact with the aircraft and we don't know whereabout of the aircraft except for the what Air Force has provided, and that was to be corroborated. So I don't think we can make a comparison until we find the aircraft.
And this is where I would like to stress that our focus must be to find the aircraft and hopefully the black box, because that will help us look further ahead and what sort of cooperation that we need, especially on the Air France crash, which took some time to recover and get more details of.
Yes, please.
Can you limit them though?
Limit to one, please.
Like I said, that is crucial, because I'll be the one, the most happiest person if we can actually confirm that that is the MH370, because then we can move all our assets from the South China Sea to the Straits of Malacca. At the moment, I'm not in a position to do that.
Yes, please.
Dr. Sri, Elizabeth from Pengangkutan.
Hi.
Just wanted to ask you, Dr. Sri, this report from the US government, US officials who are unnamed, they say that they received this information from the Malaysian, from their Malaysian counterparts. That's how they came up with this kind of speculation. So what?
Unless they come up with more specific who, I don't think I should entertain that sort of questions or that sort of speculation from anybody.
Yes, please. Please, could you stand up? Yeah, no. Okay, no problem. Identify.
Sorry, can you repeat that question, please?
The satellite does not receive any distress signal from the aircraft. No. So electronic.
The ELT. ELT.
Okay. But what the US team are doing, they try their best to get whatever sources from their satellite system to come out with the possibility, as I mentioned just now, possibility of where the aircraft should be.
As I indicated yesterday, we are now sharing information which we don't normally share because of national security with agencies that could assist us. And this new information, or the availability of this information in our hands, being shared to these experts, are now being digested. I hope within a couple of days that they can come to some conclusive position on what you asked earlier, and that I will immediately inform the media.
Yes, please. Go ahead. From where, sir?
The Daily Telegraph, Tom Phillips. Could I just please confirm exactly when your rescue forces started searching of the west coast peninsula?
No, I think we've answered that earlier. We've answered that earlier.
Okay.
Could you answer that?
Hold on.
Because a lot of
Will-
people said to me from the Air Force that it was on Saturday morning, which would suggest that you already knew.
No, I don't want to go into that today,
Next.
because I'll
Next,
give you the
next, next.
timeline
Next,
when
please.
we,
Yes.
we finalize it.
You don't know. You don't
No,
know
I'm
exactly
not
when
saying,
it
no,
started?
we've answered it.
You've answered.
Yeah.
Will you
Yes.
answer again, please?
No. It's already answered, please.
Ada dakwaan dari US dengan sistem kemudian pesawat dimatikan dengan sengaja jam 1.30 pagi dan mungkin ia berkaitan dengan konspirasi tertentu dikembangkan pesawat tu mengalir ke Indian Ocean.
Setakat hari ini yang kita tahu bahawa transponder itu tidak mengeluarkan apa-apa signal kepada kita. Sama ada ia ditutup secara sengaja atau mungkin ada lain-lain kemungkinan, itu sedang disiasat. Tinggi kau.
Hold on, please. As we take turns.
Datuk Seri,
Ya.
ada maklumat mengatakan mesti di China mengesan pergerakan di dasar laut pada hari pesawat itu dilakukan hilang. Adakah pihak
Kita tak boleh mengesahkannya sekarang. Saya tak ada maklumat.
Okay, thanks, Ken.
Datuk Seri Gaddafi dari Metro
Ya.
hari ini masuk hari ke-7 seminggu operasi mencari
kita lihat tengah hari tadi di mana Yang Amat Berhormat Perdana Menteri sendiri sembahyang Jumaat dan sembahyang Hajat, dan saya terharu dengan bagaimana masyarakat kita dan sokongan daripada dunia membantu kita dalam usaha untuk mencari dan menyelamat. Memanglah setiap hari bila berlalu kemungkinan untuk kita nak teruskan usaha menyelamat semakin tipis. Tapi usaha kita untuk mencari, seperti saya nyatakan, kita tak akan toleh ke belakang. Kita akan terus. Sebab itu saya nyatakan tadi bahawa kawasan yang kita tengah mencari sekarang diperluaskan. Saya memang rasa begitu terharu dan susah kadang-kadangnya nak berdepan dengan keluarga yang terlibat. Lebih-lebih lagi kita tidak mempunyai maklumat-maklumat yang dan perkembangan yang boleh kita maklumkan kepada mereka. Tetapi saya secara peribadi, dari semangat yang saya terima untuk berdepan dengan satu cabaran yang begitu besar, ialah pertamanya sokongan daripada rakyat Malaysia, daripada pelbagai lapisan masyarakat, tak kira warna kulit, tak kira umur, tak kira agama, untuk membantu kita. Keduanya, saya tengok tak pernah dalam sejarah kita melihat beberapa negara sanggup bersama-sama dengan kita. Hari ini sahaja 13. There are 13 countries that are working with us. The equipment that has been afforded to us have been very sophisticated, and there are more that is coming forward to assist. Bagi saya, itulah yang memberikan saya sendiri secara peribadi semangat untuk meneruskan usaha untuk mencari, sehingga kita dapat maklumkan kepada keluarga mungkin perkembangan yang lebih positif.
Saya dari segi Jabatan Penerbangan Awam sebagai badan kawaselia akan meneruskan lagi untuk mencari pesawat ini. Apa cara pun kita akan cari, dan keadaan-keadaan yang terbaru yang kita akan sedang berjalan dengan pakar-pakar daripada USA, pakar-pakar daripada UK akan berjalan dan seterusnya. Kita tak patah semangat, kita akan terus untuk mencari pesawat ini. Itulah semangat kita, dan saya ucapkan terima kasih kepada rakyat sejahtera kerana memberi kita sokongan yang padu untuk kita meneruskan lagi untuk mencari pesawat ini. Jadi itulah antara kewajipan kita untuk mencari. Kita akan teruskan juga.
Warga masih tabah untuk meneruskan, untuk menolong next of kin kepada passengers dan kru kami. Kita tak berputus asa. Kita akan melebihkan lagi kita punya pertolongan kepada next of kin, kru dan passenger.
Okay, last formation side.
Dr. Sri, the Vietnamese government...
From where, sir?
Sorry, Akil from the NST. Dr. Sri, the Vietnamese government has said that they have downgraded their search efforts from emergency to regular state. What does that imply?
I think I would like to look at it more positively in the sense that I had indicated earlier. The cooperation with the Vietnamese government has been very, very positive, to the extent that they have even allowed our search and rescue operations to be conducted in their waters. So what status they have put in respect of their operations, our position still stands when we are looking for search and rescue, even in the waters that we are allowed to search and hopefully rescue in Vietnam.
Okay, we now go to the international circuit. Please.
We are looking at that possibility.
Please, one question only. Next.
Minister, Reuters, you said right at the start that the search is being extended because of new information that you have, or information that you have. Could you elaborate on that information? What are you expanding this search?
When I alluded to the search being expanded, is basically because we have not found anything in the areas that we have searched.
Can you please explain whether you have any evidence that would confirm, and if so, how, that the transponder and the ACAR systems were both shut down systematically? And also, can you tell us whether or not you've searched
There are 4 or 5 possibilities which we are exploring. It could have been done intentionally. It could be done under duress. It could be done because of an explosion. So that's why I do not want to go into the realm of speculation.
But it's two systems.
We are looking at all the
And
possibilities.
the pilot's homes?
Yes.
Have you searched the pilot's homes?
That I already mentioned yesterday, and
Okay.
that's in the realm of the police.
Okay, next question, please. Yes, please.
So,
You're from?
I'm from Asahi Shimbun. China and US have better equipment to do the search and rescue. Do you think it's better maybe for them to lead the search on?
No, I don't think they want to want to lead themselves. This is a Malaysian matter, and we are working very closely with them, both with China and the US.
Yes, sir.
Andrew Stevens from CNN. You
Hi.
say you're aware of these media reports about the so-called pings. Can you tell me, when did you get the information? When did you receive the information about those pings? And what do you know about them? Not speculation, what do you actually know about them at this stage?
We didn't say that we know that we received the ping, but this
Have you received the ping? Have you received information from these pings?
ping
Yes.
or from the satellite,
Yes.
what the investigators, the expert from US are using what they know from their information from the satellite.
I'm
to-
saying, what does the Malaysian investigation team know, and when did they know about these specific satellite pings?
I think from the earlier statement which I made, I said a lot of unnamed officials are making certain suggestions, and I did indicate earlier that we are investigating. So I don't
I'm
think.
not sure
Okay.
did you get
No, I think we need to actually go deeper into who actually made those statements, from where, on what matter, and that will be. At the moment, I have not. I don't have the information.
Yes, please.
How close
From?
Jacob from KFP,
Yeah, yeah.
how close are we to the factors that the plane, as pointed out by our general air force journalist, that it flew westward, and reports are emerging that it did flow that direction. And how close are we close to the point of the sabotage?
It goes back to the turn back issue, and with the experts that are working with us right now, is actually to identify whether that was actually the MH370. And we need to get verification, and we are working very closely with the experts. As soon as we find out, then, like I said earlier, we can then focus into that area. But I cannot verify that now, because what if the plane is still on the South China Sea? It would be totally irresponsible for us to do that. But I'm very happy, and I would like to remind the media that the FAA and the NTSB yesterday confirmed, looking at the raw data, especially from the military side, and said that we made the right decisions to focus on both areas.
What about reports that the plane
Please.
may have been heading to the Andaman Islands that have surfaced?
We,
What-
like I said, we've extended it to the Andaman Sea, so it will assume, yeah, it will be in that direction, yes. It's a normal progression. For those areas that we have not found anything, we will increase and extend. And from time to time, on a daily basis now, I'm telling you how far we are extending. And that's in my press release today.
Okay, please.
Reports mention
From, sir.
from the French television.
Hi.
Some reports mention the finding of a flight simulator at the pilot's house. Can you confirm? And even if you can't confirm right now, then Malaysian Airlines tell us if it's common for a pilot to have his own flight simulator in his home.
What I think you see is, I think there's a lot of Facebook posting. I think he posted a picture of the simulator in his own Facebook, right? And as far as pilots concerned, everyone is actually free to do their own hobby, all right?
Is
So,
it common? Majority of pilots, or is it rare?
well, quite a few pilots do have flight simulators at home.
And we
It is a
cannot
hobby.
answer that question until we
Right.
actually are able to go in
Right.
and to see. And I've already indicated from the police that they have not actually gone into the house
You
at the
haven't
moment.
searched it.
Not yet.
Okay, please, here.
But the investigations as regards to the pilot, that is ongoing, yeah? But we're talking about looking at this specific question on the simulators.
Okay, please.
Sir, Kashif from Times Now. My question is regarding the extension of the search again. As you
Yes.
said, the Air Force Chief said that it was the blip or the blot was near Penang. Your search is going towards India, towards the Indian Ocean. So what is leading you to that part?
The fact that we haven't found anything in the areas that we're searching.
Yes, please. Sure. Hold on. Yes, please.
I have to get back to you on that because we may have certain information which needs to be confirmed by the police because that's under the police investigation. It's only be fair. Like I said, the whole passenger manifest was something that we looked into, and the IGP indicated earlier the 4 areas that he's looking at: the possibility of psychological, personal. There were things that he reiterated earlier.